Nou, meneer dan. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Miss.
I'm sorry for being late. There was a bad connection in the school, so here we are back again. So, guys, we will continue
Good
the
morning.
worksheet.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Just give me a minute. Here, learned behavior and
Instinct.
okay. Can you tell me the difference?
Learn behavior. The parents learn for their offspring.
They teach
But
their
in
offspring. Yes,
yes,
they
but
teach
in
their offspring.
instinct,
Oh, those are
but
behaviors.
instinct, the organism can do it alone, like swallowing and
Yes, it's
crying.
something.
Miss,
Yes, it's something it's born with, right?
yes. So
Yes,
something it does
or
without being taught.
it's something the organism does without being taught. That's right.
Taught. He
Next
taught
year, you
himself.
will also learn about instinct and the learned behavior more. But this year, you learned about more examples. Can you give me examples of instinct or instinct
Following,
behaviors?
crying,
Crying. Who
uh,
else? Who else can give me
crying,
another example? Yes, we said
swallowing,
crying. Huh, what
swallowing,
else?
breathing, swallowing,
Swallowing food. Okay. Huh, what else?
uh, building nest,
Reasoning,
building
walking,
nest,
What?
sleeping,
Yes, what?
building
walking.
Walking?
nest.
Are you sure walking is an instinctive behavior?
No, Miss. It is learned behavior.
It is learned behavior.
Migration.
Yes, that's
Miss,
right.
The
I
cat
know
is
too.
cleaning
The cat
circles,
Migration and
yes, is
hibernation.
looking after itself. We're covering
Migration,
Miss,
wait,
yesterday I see the cat cleaning
covering
her
its
body
yes,
like
grooming
this.
its body. Yeah.
Yes, with
Mm,
clean.
yes.
this vibration and migration. It's an instinct.
Vib what? What did he say?
Migration.
Hibernation and migration.
Hibernation and migration. Yes, that's right.
And building nests.
Building nests, caring for their youngs, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Finding food. Yes, that's right. Now, can you guys give me an example of learned behavior?
Walking. And talking.
Walking,
Talking.
yes. Talking. What else?
Uh,
reading,
climbing.
Reading, writing. What else?
Climbing. The
eating,
parent bear. I think it
playing,
No,
taught.
eating is an instinctive behavior, remember?
Yes.
But using the table or learning the table is a learned behavior. Okay? So eating itself is something we do. Like once we are hungry, we start eating. But using the fork, knife, spoon, all of those, it's a learned behavior. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. We also learned that some animals need, they have the instinct for hunting and killing their prey, but they still need to learn some hunting skills. Remember,
Like a leopard.
like cheetah, yes, and other predators. Yes, that's right. They do need the instinct to hunt, but they still need to learn hunting.
How to hunt.
Yes, hunting
Miss,
skills.
I
Yes,
want to ask something. I want to
yes,
ask you something.
yes.
Is there any animal that their parent teach it how to hunt?
Well, once they are hungry, they will hunt. It's just an instinctive thing for them. But how they will sneak up on a prey or how they will hide between the grass to make it a lot easier, this is the learned part. This is what they learn. But they have the instinct for hunting.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you.
You're most welcome. Okay, guys, do you have any questions about yesterday's session?
No, no.
Okay, so I believe
No, Miss,
it was the
what did you
orange.
eat?
Yes. Did we what?
I, I, I didn't hear you. Did we take anything? خدنا أي حاجة غير الإنستكت واللون behavior؟
No, we just did a worksheet
No.
of the words. We learned also
Yes.
about the surface animals, if you guys remember. Some animals can learn behaviors that are helpful to people. It's not necessary for them to survive. Okay, you
The
guys can hear
trained
me
dog.
well? Yes. So
Yes.
it's something that, or some behaviors these animals learn that it's not going to be useful for them. I mean, they can survive without these behaviors, but it's still important for their human companions. Like the types of animals we talked about yesterday. We call those surface animals, okay? And they are trained to do tasks that help people with disabilities, okay? Like,
Okay.
the dogs that help people, the blind people, people with problem in seeing. You guys, can you hear me well? So,
Yes,
Yes, we
Professor.
can hear you.
yes.
Dogs help blind people. You said that.
Yes, there was another example. Can you remember?
Yes, a cat helping a man.
Well, that was a joke. A joke. It's not real. I just wanted you guys to imagine if a cat would be a surface animal. Would it be useful or not?
No.
Yes. We also learned about animals that help people with hearing disabilities. Remember?
Yes.
No.
Yes. They can warn them if the phone is ringing, if the doorbell is ringing. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. There is the mobility assist dogs. They help people with physical disability, people that cannot move around. They can bring them stuff, can open doors for them. The last thing we said we're going to talk about is the environmental influences. How can the environment affect some animals or some behaviors of some animals? Okay, that was
Okay.
the part I told you guys we will talk about today.
Yes.
This part is for reading only in the study sheet. Okay, but just I want you guys to read it carefully.
It's
Okay,
for knowledge.
yes, for your own knowledge. Okay,
Okay.
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 So some features or some characteristics or behaviors are result of environmental influence or what's going around them, because an organism's environment is everything in its surrounding, right?
Yes.
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 Do you guys know what is an environment is?
Everything
An
around us
environment
is
is a
the
place
environment.
that
Yes. Okay, it includes the water, the soil, air, weather, landforms, okay,
Trees,
and other living things with them.
living and non-living things in a place.
Well, this is the ecosystem, but thank you for that. Okay? Okay, so when the environment changes, guys, whether it's because of human influences like building some factories, cutting trees, for example, okay, everything in this environment will also be affected by that, okay? So imagine if, in some certain area, they cut all the trees that is a home for a certain species of a bird, okay? The bird will then move from this place. That means it will change its habitat, right?
Migration.
yes.
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 No, it must change it three only.
So
Their
the
life will be
organisms,
bad.
exactly. So the organisms or the animals can lose their shelter, or maybe they cannot find enough water, not
No
enough food
food.
for them. Yes, exactly. So they must move to get the things they need. Okay, maybe it's too cold for them, it became too cold for them, or it became too hot for them. So they need to change this place or change their habitat to get what they need. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes the change in the environment can change the diet of some animals or what they used to eat. Okay. You guys are still with me?
Yes, miss.
Yes,
Yes.
we
So
Yes,
can listen.
sometimes
yes.
changes in the environment force animals to change their behavior. Okay. So in some areas, maybe the food will become less. So the
Okay.
animals have to learn to eat different food. Okay. For example, we have
Yes, and
wolves,
eating
type of
less.
wolves. For example, type of wolves. Okay. Wolves usually eat deers and mountain goats.
And rabbit, the white rabbit.
Sometimes when they have, less of these preys, or the number of these preys get less and less, they will have to change their diet and start eating cattle and sheep. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a change in the behavior, right? they had to
Yes.
they have to adapt with these changes to survive. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yes. There is
Miss, this
another
is
change.
called adaptation.
Adaptation, yes. There is another change that could be physically, yeah, change in the physical shape of some organisms over time. Sometimes pollution can kill some plants and animals, but also can damage some of their chromosomes. Guys, do you remember the chromosomes?
It's yes,
Yes,
it's
the
inside the
DNA.
Yes,
nucleus. Inside
exactly.
the
Yes,
nucleus.
they contain your genetic instructions, remember?
Yes.
They carry your
Yes.
genetic instructions, how you look,
Contains
how
the
tall you are,
DNA.
yes, what color your skin is, the hair texture. So, some of the environmental changes can cause changes in the number of chromosomes that will cause a change in the physical appearance of some animals.
Okay.
Okay, like the frog you can see in front of you. Okay, guys? So, even
Miss,
Okay.
what is about the frog?
can't you see he has strange
Yes, more
shaped
leg.
legs? Yes,
Yes.
this is not
Miss,
normal. This is not normal,
He
guys.
do,
Okay,
he do not have here. Yes, only two, and two above
yes, he has more
his
than two hands. He's not looking normal like the usual frog. Okay, so that's because there is a change in his DNA because of some environmental influences. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
he doesn't look
Okay.
good. He
This is
doesn't. He
another.
doesn't look good.
Yes, this is another
Read
example. I mean,
it.
this frog can survive and he can live in the environment, but it still had some changes in his DNA, which can
Yes.
pass to his offspring. Okay?
Yes.
Yes. So in here there is another type of change, a physical change.
yes. He have more than two.
Horns, yes.
Yes,
Okay,
Yeah,
and
have five.
that's something called mutation. You will guys learn about it inshallah next year when you are in grade six.
Miss, this version is Simpsons.
Yes, this is what we call genetic mutation. Okay, so
What?
what we want to say at the end, guys, is that some environmental changes can change also, whether it will change some behaviors of some animals, or can also change them physically. Okay, because it will cause changes in the number of chromosomes. Of course, that means change in their DNA. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you guys have any problem with this lesson? We will continue with the worksheet. Do you have any
Miss,
questions?
Miss, this
But
cow is.
what changes her
What is she
DNA?
doing?
Yes, it's just a joke about the changes in genetic information, the DNA. How can a change in the DNA change the cow's behavior? I mean,
yes.
yes,
She
She
has
has
more
more
than
four
7 legs.
leg.
yeah,
بس
moving
هو
out,
عادي
yeah, and
لما
eating
بديله
a
كان
bird,
صغير
and
بس مش
eating a bird.
لازم.
Yes, yes, exactly. Okay. Now, guys, we'll
Okay.
move to the worksheet. Do you have any questions before moving to the
Yes.
worksheet?
No, no.
Okay.
No.
Yes. What make the cows and
Those.
the shapes like this?
We were just saying.
Something happened to the
Who's asking this
DNA and the
question?
environment.
Who's asking this question, please?
Tanahi.
I was in the toilet. I
Yes,
was in the
Tanahi.
toilet.
You were in the toilet? Okay, Tanahi. We just said that. Where did you stop, Tanahi? At which point did you stop?
When you say in
We were
something like
saying,
in
yeah, Tanahi, is that some changes in the environment, like maybe pollution, can cause a change in the DNA of some organisms. Okay, and the DNA is your genetic information. Do you remember that?
Yes.
So these changes in the genes of some organisms can change them physically or how they look.
Yes.
Yes, can cause them to look more different because there is a change in the chromosomes. Okay, Panahi?
Okay.
So we're just, talking about this example because there is a total change in the cow's behavior and how it looks. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes, this is the environmental influence. Okay. Do you have any questions before leaving?
Yes, I can see that.
Yes. Now we will leave this presentation and we'll move to the worksheet.
Okay.
Okay, guys, can you remember at which number did we stop yesterday? I think we will do it again from the beginning. Okay, we'll do
Number
the
7. We
stop
stop
at
at number 7.
Okay,
Yes.
so I will do those first. We'll do it
didn't
so
do
quickly.
7.
What is an instinct? Again, it's
B.
a behavior, yes, inherited from the parents. But learned behavior is a behavior that an organism obtains or acquires from experience. He needs to practice this behavior.
Miss,
Okay.
we answered some questions from this yesterday.
Yes,
Yes.
I know. Well, I said I will do the 7 questions as fast as possible.
B.
Squirrel hibernating. It's an
Is insect.
B.
yes. The following are all examples of instinct, except for
Breathing.
Okay.
breathing is not an instinct. I mean, do you
Okay.
learn how to breathe?
Talking.
Yes, exactly. Talking. Guys, please try to read all the choices so you'll not make mistakes like that. Okay, number 4, having dark hair. Like that.
Inherited.
It's a learned
Inherited trait.
Inherited
Thank you
trait.
so much.
Miss, somebody have a bird or something.
Have what?
Yes.
A bird?
Somebody
Have
have a
a
bird
nose.
or a
Yes.
parrot.
Okay, you guys can mute yourselves and unmute yourselves. I gave you this option. So whoever is having a bird, he already muted himself. Thank you so much. Number 5, a chimpanzee using a tool to get ants.
It's learned behavior.
Learned, yes. Number 6, a baby crying because he's hungry. Is an example of what?
Instinct.
Instinct.
Okay. Earthworm, burying itself in the ground.
Instinct.
Yes, it's something all earthworms do. Like they do not have to learn it. What is a learned behavior?
A behavior. A.
Yes, a
A.
behavior an organism obtains or acquires from experience. Thank you so much. Now you guys are allowed to raise your hands. We will see Abdulrahman Tamahi. You will start with number 9. Okay, Abdulrahman, are you with us? Abdulrahman, are you still with us? Okay, we'll move to Shlok. Shlok, are you with us?